Glad you could join us. Now, family of deceased police officer in the Kwabenya station Breakout is devastated as they come to terms with the loss of their loved Inspector Emmanuel Ashile. Inspector Ashile was shot by armed men who stormed the police station to free their jailed colleagues while he was on patrol duty in the early hours of Sunday morning. Maxwell Agbagba went to the police station this morning, and Inspector Ashile's family says he is the breadwinner of the family and will be sorely missed. Maxwell has been interacting with some family members, but now let's see what he gathered when he visited the police station.
What's going on? It's normal here at the Kwabenya police station. When we got here, I saw the commander for the Kwabenya district police station. He's actually going around briefing some police officers who are here. About 15 of them are here, and I understand that is actually part of the routine here, so nothing new actually happening here. But if you come here, I mean, there are a lot of media people who are gathered waiting to get answers to the many questions that they have, but it looks like the police hierarchy here is tight-lipped on the issue. They really do not want to comment, even for police officers who are here on the ground. They are not willing to speak to us, but some of them who gave us some information that we can go with are telling us that on Sunday, 1:30 a.m., when the hooligans actually stormed this police station, the deceased police officer, Inspector Akshilevi, we've come to know, was actually sitting in this vehicle, this resting vehicle that is parked here at the Kwabenya police station. In this vehicle, he was accosted by the armed men who stormed the police station. We are also being told this morning that there was another man who was behind the counter inside the police station. So just when Inspector Shilevi was dragged to the frontage of this police station and was shot, he sensed danger, and that was the point where he gave the keys to the cells to the armed men who stormed the police station. These are reports, unconfirmed reports that we are getting from people who work here, people who are very close to the crime scene. Now, another thing you would also realize is that it looks like the police officers here, a lot of them are quite worried about the situation. Some of them are really traumatized about it. One gentleman that I spoke to, who is an officer here, has been telling me that there are many times that they've come into contact with people who actually threatened to, cause some harm to them, but they never knew that that would go to this particular level. Some residents that we've been speaking to are deeply alarmed by the situation. In fact, they make references to the recent spate of killings that we've experienced regarding, security, involving security officers. They mentioned the killing of 2 police officers sometime last week in Dabronso. They also mentioned the killing of an army, officer, a military man, a fortnight ago. They say that they feel that for police officers who are stationed at the police station, who are supposed to maintain law and order, if these armed men, if these hooligans are able to storm a police station and even kill one of them in the process, then they think that they are vulnerable.
Now, Maxwell also spoke with some residents of the area who are gripped with fear.
Currently here at a mechanic shop some meters away from the Kwabenya police station, where a police officer was killed on Sunday dawn. A lot of the residents we've been speaking to tell us that they are terrified by the situation. They say that they feel extremely vulnerable, saying that for armed men to be able to storm a police station and then kill a policeman in the process, they feel they are the most vulnerable of people because they are not armed, they don't have guns. And if the people mandated to protect them are experiencing some of these attacks, then they feel something needs to be done urgently. We are here at this mechanic shop to interact with some of them here to find out exactly how they feel about last Sunday's incidents. Sir, what's your name, please?
From someone,
Okay. Samo, how do you feel about what happened on Sunday?
Sunday, they see and the Miankasana, if I'm who dream me pa, a son say, the course war no, Ahometi. Na police one can boy and who buy or more Sanko Mukrayan, to me, Akko, police station wo akobɔ nipa tuo e wo ho eyi nipa fi sel e de ma wa besen ko brother as we tinye na police for company you say ya na ye de no man no ye den.
Okay. Well, he says he's extremely terrified by what happened. He's saying that if police officers mandated to protect them as citizens are suffering attacks such as this, what then would happen to people like him who really do not have the strength to be able to ward off some of these attacks? Into Usha, a dear pan a bit me, I bit me, dear see, I do.
See, an idiot. Police for a walk on Ancasano, and I do and I draw a sanka police for Bayer Bess a tran as a 4 walk on, and the Pabako pet and a walk. If now, and I don't say about attack or obey the on obey day. 20 minutes or so, or mine and Cassa, a dinner police for we, any team for man, a hope one or my bemuna, or mono, chrono mobo, any sa. A pobo seminal mo yenisa and robe semono, umutimi, a bomber no mutimisi and no quiet. And yes, I did ye yenisivu. Because in Penifua, a woman ye comi. Now ye nemoya them got an adequate antiqual fears a coffee crown, adding.
Well, he is not impressed about the numbers that usually are stationed at the main police station, usually at night. He is not excited about the number, 2 people just at the police station. Well, another thing that he's also talking about is what he considers the, influx of foreigners, and some foreigners, going around committing some of, these crimes. Utia some na eto say
me die me tia some kura no I say me nwanwa na me dwene wa mente ase.
Well, he said he said what happened is beyond his understanding, and he's extremely terrified by the situation. Now let me get closer to another man who also works here. You work here at this place. Tell me, how did you take the news?
After all, I'm very, 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 very terrified, because what is going on this modern Ghana is too seriously. Because there are so many foreigners are moving around in this country. They don't even have a paper. They are moving around. Even at least by 12, 11 that way, you can see the Nigerian guys moving around, smoking weed and things, so moving here and there, doing unnecessary things in this modern Ghana. So we beg, we need government, we want government to do something with it. Because the foreigners, at first, Ghana, they don't have that kind of thing in this Ghana. But at least, what is going on, I can see that foreigners, those Nigeria guys and things, Lebanese people, they just spoil the people in Ghana. You
keep saying foreigners, making reference to Nigerians. Are you saying that because one of the suspects who is currently on the run is a Nigerian? Are you saying that because of this? Or you've seen...
No. Because I'm a Ghanaian. But what even a policeman guiding us, and that same policeman was shot. What about we civilians?
Okay.
What about we civilians? So we're going to be afraid. Once I'm here, I'm afraid. Because I'm afraid that when I'm moving to house and I meet that kind of people, what am I going to do?
Okay. So right now, what advice would you give to, the Kwabenya police station and some other police stations that we have around? What advice are you going to give to, what sort of lessons are you drawing from the incident that happened?
After all, they are policemen. They know how to do their work. So even I can give them an advice. They know how to do their works.
Okay. Thanks so much. Well, when we came here, that was the subject of discussion. But when we came here to this mechanic shop, that was the subject of discussion this early morning. About 10 men were gathered discussing the incident that happened at the Kwabenya police station. We have another man here. Chief, how did you take the news?
I take the news seriously. Yesterday, I've been in church, so I'm at the church. Then one of my colleagues called me that they shoot one man at the Atomic police station. Me too. I feel sad because I know the man very well.
Oh, you know him?
I know him, the man that was dead. No? And one of my friends too is there. I think his name is Numu. We usually call him Numu. He too is at the scene. He's a police officer. So he too calls me and he said they shoot one of his maid. I said, wow, why? Because police station, then they'll go and shoot over there. Then what about the civilians? We are moving around. How is our security? How can we do now? I'm here. We all gathered and they said, no, we have to go to the scene and then go and sympathize with them. But we couldn't went there. And we are here and then you people too come. So we feel the step to hear that news.
Okay.